Hey Rockers, it's Latasha, the mother of rock. It's time once again for the AxRadio.com Rock Report. This week we are making Charlie Sheen chicken. I'll explain to you the ingredients and why I named it that here in just a bit. Plus we're going to talk about one of the biggest bands in rock history. They're heading back to the studio and I'm going to give you the details on that. Well, at least the name of the band here in just a moment. Now let's get right to this week's Rock Report and Charlie Sheen chicken. Can you believe it's been 25 years since Metallica's first metal masterpiece, Master of Puppets, that came out back in March of 1986, and I think the first time I heard Sanitarium, I wanted to move into one. Oh, it was wonderful. Okay, we're going to start your Charlie Sheen chicken out with Arrogant Bastard Ale. It's a beer and it's really thick and really strong, and see what I mean? Look how beautiful that is. So what you're going to do is you're going to pour your Arrogant Bastard Ale into a bowl, and then you're going to put in some boneless, skinless chicken breast strips. And I do the organic kind, of course. Okay, Rob Zombie has signed on to direct the long-awaited version of Motley Crue's autobiography, Dirt. Let's see here. Tommy Lee confirms the band will also be recording some new material for it. And it's going to all add to the soundtrack. Okay, so what you're going to do here is you're going to take your boneless, skinless, I use organic, like I said, chicken breast, put it into your Arrogant Bastard beer, throw in some fresh chopped cilantro and onions and let it marinate for about 30 minutes or so. Okay, so until then, Guns N' Roses and Velvet Revolver rocker Duff McKagan. By the way, I met him at our local racetrack here called the Wenatchee Valley's Super Oval, and we played Welcome to the Jungle up there. I felt honored to play it while he was up there. It was very cool. Duff McKagan's autobiography will be released October 11th. McKagan is famous for partying so hard his pancreas became the size of an American football. And I guess that's something to be really proud of. The UK is going to be rocking when the Download Festival overtakes it. I tell you what, we've got some really cool acts that are going to be playing there. Linkin Park, Alter Bridge, System of a Down, Avenged Sevenfold, Bullet for My Valentine, Def Leppard, Alice Cooper, Duff McKagan's Loaded with a Side of Corn, and I tell you what, talk about getting your rock on. Wouldn't you love to go to that? I would love to go to that. This is the best cover song of all time. Rolling Stone magazine did one of their polls, and I tell you what, the winner is Jimi Hendrix's remake of Bob Dylan's tune All Along the Watchtower back in 1967. Really? I would not have picked that. I was more partial to Guns N' Roses doing their cover of Knocking on Heaven's Door. I thought that was a little bit better, but hey, to each his own. Now, we are huge Queen fans around this place. I tell you what, Sarah, what's your favorite Queen song? Is it Bohemian Rhapsody? Yeah. Sam, yours? The same, Bohemian Rhapsody? I like Fat Bottom Girls. No? Okay, that's a song, by the way. Well, I'll have to expose you to that one when you're a little older. Anyways, they're celebrating their 40th anniversary by reissuing their entire 15-album catalog in a series of deluxe editions. Everything has been revamped, remixed, and revised so you can experience one of rock's most dynamic bands like you've never heard them before. You can look for Queen's first album deluxe edition in April. I cannot wait. Better watch what I'm doing. I'm going to be hurting myself here. Okay, now, who's headed back to the studio? I'll give you the answer here in just a moment. Okay, first I got to cut these up. Okay, so you're going to add some vegetable oil to the pan. Make sure there's a good layer amount in there. You're going to turn it up and you're going to get it really hot because the goal is for you to bread the chicken, put it in hot oil, and sear the coating on it very, very quick. So that means it holds in all the flavor of the Arrogant Bastard cilantro onion marinade. All right? All right, we'll get to breading here in just a second. The oil isn't hot enough. So there's your coating mixture. See all the parsley and good stuff in there, and you're just gonna mix around. I use dried parsley, dried like Italian seasonings. Okay, so now you're gonna take your chicken, kind of get the big chunks of cilantro off, put it in your, actually you can put several pieces in your ready mixture, and then you can mix them all together, save yourself a whole lot of time. Okay, ready? First piece in. Okay, that's the sound you want to hear when you put your chicken in. All right, Charlie Sheen chicken going in the hot oil, where Charlie Sheen is most of the time, anyways. Okay, so who's heading back into the studio this week to work on a new album? Well, after reuniting in 2010, Soundgarden has a shitload of new material, and we'll begin laying down the tracks for it this week. I cannot wait. It'll be the band's first album in 15 years. Chris Cornell has a guitarist. His name is Peter Thorne. He is one of my most favorite guitarists of all time. Super talented man, and met him briefly, well, sort of. I stood in a very close proximity to him down in Nam. Okay, so can you see that? The chicken should be brown. Turning it over. And you want it crispy, right? Not burnt. So, alright, so to go along with our Charlie Sheen chicken, what has it marinated about half hour or so in a whole bottle of Arrogant Bastard Ale, coarsely chopped onions, and cilantro. Our side dish to that is I'm winning potatoes. And so what we're going to do is throw, sorry about that, a little vegetable oil in this big old skillet. And we're going to add some potato wedges that have been tossed in chopped rosemary, sea salt, and garlic. Just got to get this oil hot. And we'll show you what that looks like here in. Oh, hey. All right, so we just started our second batch of Charlie Sheen chicken, and while that's going, this is what the first batch looked like. Go ahead and focus down right there. Nice and brown, and I laid them on paper towels so it drains, you know, the excess fat. And then here's the oil that's going to be for our I'm winning potatoes. You're going to add some big chopped onions to that. Because Candy loves onions. She's one of the princesses that live here at the Princess Palace. You're a princess too. Okay, so here are the potato wedges. They've been washed and cut. These are Yukon Golds, by the way. They've been rolled in sea salt, garlic, and chopped rosemary. You're going to take, I want you to pan down to the stove there. I'm going to put these in with hot oil. Big chunk cut onions. I know I probably shouldn't be getting that close to hot oil, but there you go. That's it. Okay, so your potatoes, your I'm winning potatoes are done. Here's your chicken. I topped it with fresh cut cilantro, and you can, Sarah, stop it. So you can serve it with a side of ranch dressing, or if you would like to really heat things up, I would take ranch dressing and Tabasco and maybe mix them together, ketchup and Tabasco. Other than that, I think that about covers it. So look up to Mom. Look up at me. All right, that covers this week's edition of Rock News right here on axradio.com. I'm Latasha. I'm the mother of rock. Again, thank you so much to My Middle Name is Wayne for the Mother of Rock theme song. Make sure you hold that straight there, sister. And so just remember, anytime you'd like to get your rock on, make sure you join us right here at axradio.com.